Hi guys, it's Evelyn here. I wanted to talk about victim consciousness just for a few minutes. It definitely came up today, and my guides were showing me a visual to make it more clear to people, because we use that phrase so randomly all the time, assuming we all understand victim consciousness and polarity. And so in speaking about polarity and victim consciousness, of course, Jesus comes up because Jesus was a savior and he's one extreme end, like other saviors. And then we have the elitist, the Illuminati, the other extreme, the polarities. But what's in the middle is the victim between them, right? Because we have the victim in the middle, and we have the polarities of the perpetrator on one end and the savior on the other. So I wanted to show you this technical picture because this is what my guides were showing me to show you. My perspective is, in order to release narcissism and elitism, or that control end, that polarity, we must release also sacrifice and giving all of yourself without loving yourself and your inner child. You can't have a victim with savior. You can't have a victim without savior and perpetrator. And we are all victim, savior, and perpetrator in coming to the center, the 0 point. We are a positively perpetrator by standing in our truth with love and creating boundaries. And we are positively savior by saving ourselves, being the parent and positively in victim by allowing our inner child to be vulnerable, to be heard, and always holding space for them, the mother and child, and the protector masculine. So here is just a demonstration of that. And I want to talk about the median as well. When you're talking about a wave and a graph, and you take out the outliers, right, which is the median, you want to get the information that's in the middle and let go of the outliers, the extremes. That's like taking out the savior and the one percenters from either end of it to bring it closer to center, to be more balanced. So here, when one uses truth and boundaries to protect their inner child, and when love-like connection to higher self, when you use that to save your inner child, the key code is the child within, the divine feminine, and without, the divine masculine. She connects to him within, and he connects to her without. He speaks his truth, and she honors her sacredness, her ability to create life. So the red triangle, as you all know, is the masculine triangle, the the masculine child outward, right, going without, the 3D. And here's the blue triangle of the divine feminine, the divine child going within. Now, and this doesn't have to be exact. In the divine masculine's triangle, the father is on the side of the perpetrator, but for the feminine, that's the mother energy. So, and it just depends how much masculine and feminine each person has within them. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but the template here is the divine masculine's triangle here. Sorry about the pen shaking. The divine masculine triangle, and then here's the father, perpetrator, abuser, manipulation energy of the father, or the masculine within all of us, not just the masculine. And then the mother's triangle, the divine feminine down here, divine feminine child that goes inward and is more able to connect with her higher self. The mother, the savior, the enabler, which is a distortion, just like the abuser up here is a manipulation. And then we have the child within for both the masculine and feminine, who is the victim and also the neglector, right? Because the child neglects themselves. They don't know how to take care of themselves. And this is the key, because you all have to take care of the child within. So we have the father and the mother and the child for the masculine, and the same for the feminine down here. It's just they're flipped because the triangle is inverted. And the bridge between them is bringing the inner children together into then the Merkaba, the divine father, the divine mother, and the holy child. And you notice I brought a little bit of that red, white, and blue as a bridge here to make you understand, having to do with the masculine and feminine energy, but also the family. it doesn't matter in what perspective you're looking at it, it's still about going to your higher self, that higher timeline, that higher energy, that divine energy of the purple, which is red, white, and blue, which comes out to be that violet flame that we use for transmutation. So it also brings up the energy of, and this can be mixed for both the masculine and feminine, but the traditional divine feminine energy is inward, feeling rejected and shy as a child, and they may have overcome that as an adult, a lot of it anyway. But they come in with that rejected and shy because of any harshness or abuse in their energy, whereas the masculine can come out being pampered by feminine energy because of perhaps masculine or father abuse in his family, or just, someone who's very harsh with him. So then being pampered by the feminine and then ending up being spoiled and entitled. So again, this can come, both of those energies, and I always talk about the Page of Cups, being vulnerable and shy and then spoiled and entitled are both two sides of the same coin. So this can affect the feminine and the masculine, because you both have the masculine and feminine within. So when you protect and save yourself, your own inner child, that is where the inner children merge and become the Merkaba. And again, this reference is coming back to center again, coming back to the center of the Merkaba. And then you see I have the magenta of the masculine, ultimate divine energy of the magenta, and then the aqua there of the Divine Mother. So I hope this was helpful for you in understanding more the triad. It's not so much a polarity as it is a triad of energy in the perpetrator, victim, and savior mentality of the victim consciousness. Okay, let me know what you think, and I hope you have a great day. Take care of your inner child today. Rise and be love. Bye.